Good afternoon, everyone. I told you that I'd be back for story time. I was just waiting until this afternoon, hoping that a few more kids would jump on Google Classroom, and it looks like that has happened. So I'm glad you're all finding out how to log on and that you've received your login information. So let's get started with our story. I'm going to try, as I said this morning, to put a few stories online a week, and these are just for you to watch with your child at any time. It does not have to be during the 8 to 2:30 school time. So it can be before bed or first thing in the morning, just as long as they're listening to the story, and I hope you're all reading at home lots as well. So since we are not having our regular first day of kindergarten, I thought I'd share a story with you called Kindergarten Rocks. And I will do my best to keep it in the frame here. This looks like his little sister, or his older sister, is telling him, "I'm telling you, Dex, kindergarten rocks." But look at his face. He doesn't look too sure, does he? He looks a little bit worried, I think. I hope none of you were worried about starting kindergarten. I'm going to back up just a little bit here so you guys can see a little bit better. There we go. I'm Dexter Dugan, and I know everything about kindergarten. This is because I'm actually going to be a kindergartner very soon. Next month, practically. I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see him. There's Dexter. There we go. It's next week, Dexter. I am an expert because my big sister Jessie went there too one time. My dog Rufus is an eensy, teensy, beensy bit scared about kindergarten. You don't have to be scared, Dex. You're going to love it. Jessie went to kindergarten a long time ago, but she still remembers it, even though she's going into the 3rd grade. Rufus is scared I'll get lost on the way to school. The bus driver knows the way. Don't worry. Kindergarten rocks. And it looks like, I don't know if any of your moms or dads do this, but it looks like they're measuring themselves on the wall. Each year they get a little bit older. They get a little bit taller. When Jess went to kindergarten, she wasn't big like she is now. I was a shrimp just like you. So she started out down here, but now she's this tall, now that she's going into 3rd grade. She wrote like me, and she drew like me too. Only not as good. So there's Jessica's drawing, and it says age 5, and oh, it looks like she wrote her name a little bit backwards. And then here's Dexter's, and he wrote a few of his letters backwards, and he's 5 as well. I got Jessie to help me make a list of things Rufus was scared about. I'm not worried, though. Do you think that Dex is really worried, or do you think that it's just Rufus? I don't know. I think Dex seems a little bit worried himself. What do you think? Kindergarten will be a piece of cake. No problem. I can't wait. But does he look like he can't wait, or does he look like he's a little bit scared? I see he was getting his clothes out for the morning. He was looking at that special date on the calendar. When the bus came the next morning, the driver seemed like he knew what he was doing. So I got on. Jess, Rufus is scared I might get lost. You won't. But what if I do? You won't. But what if I forget to take a map and I get lost then? You won't. I might. You won't. I might. You won't. But what if I do? I'm not that lucky. And there he goes off on the bus down to school. And maybe some of you will be riding the bus when we get back to regular school. Just like Dex. Sorry, I'm trying to find just the right spot there. There we go. Rufus was still worried, but Jessie had a great idea. If Rufus gets scared, just give him a hug. When we finally got to school, I couldn't wait to see my classroom. And look at him there. Does he look like he can't wait, or does he look like he doesn't want to be there? His sister's dragging him in, and there he is on the bus with Rufus. And hugs do make a lot of things better, so hopefully he'll just be able to give Rufus a squeeze when he gets scared. Hi, Dexter. I'm Ms. Sugarman. I'm your teacher. There are some kind of good surprises about kindergarten. For one thing, my friend Joey from preschool was there. Rufus was so happy to see him. He forgot to worry. So, there's his teacher, Ms. Sugarman, and he's still hiding behind Jess just a little bit. And it looks like they're having story time just like we are right now on their circle carpet. And he said Rufus was so happy he forgot to worry because his friend from preschool was there. Maybe some of your friends from your preschool class, if you went to preschool, will be in your kindergarten class. We made art and cooked food. I think Rufus wants to lick the spoon. And smushed Play-Doh. Play-Doh is really good to play with. It's not only fun, but it gets your fingers ready to write those letters that we're going to do in starting next week. I got to write letters and build a gigantic tower and play in the imagination station. Anybody want to guess who he's dressed up like there? I think it might be Abraham Lincoln, one of our presidents. And look at books. That's always fun to do. Then we went to the library. That's where you go if you want to know about snails or soccer or outer space or shark guts. That's the book he's reading right there. You can borrow a whole book, all about it, and keep it practically forever. Now, of course, you can't keep a library book forever, but you can borrow it for a little bit of time. And we have a nice library at our school that hopefully you'll be able to see. But there's also public libraries around Scranton, so maybe if you can't go to the library, I know not all of them are opened, but you can always call or go online and find a book that you'd like, and they'll hold it for you, and then you can just go pick it up. At lunch, you get to eat with all of your friends in the cafeteria. It's exactly almost like a restaurant. But what happened? Dexter spilled his milk, and he's saying, "Oh no!" And this whole side of the table says, "Ooh, you're gonna get in trouble." But it's really okay, because we spill a lot in kindergarten, and it's no big deal. And there are people called custodians who clean the whole entire school, and they help you even when you spill your milk by accident, and you're scared you'll get in trouble. And the custodian says, "How about I wipe this up for you?" And Dex says, "Thank you." And you see, so it was no big deal that he made a little spill. And we have people to help you in the lunchroom as well. We have the lunch ladies and our custodians, or sometimes we call them janitors or maintenance men. They're down there to help you as well. And some teachers as well, and they'll help you open your milk and clean up a spill and anything else that you might need at lunchtime. After lunch, everyone goes to recess. Joey says you can't get lost playing I am a monster and you are a powerful monster getter. Because if someone's chasing you, if someone's always chasing you, how can you get lost? And recess is always a good time. Hey, wait a second. Where's Rufus? Rufus is gone. Rufus is lost. So it looks like they're heading back in from recess, and all of a sudden Dex realizes Rufus is lost, and now he's back to looking scared and worried. So it looks like he's retracing his steps here a little bit. So he starts with his teacher, which is always a good place to start. Why don't we get Jessie to help you find him? So he goes and gets his sister. Maybe I left him in the cafeteria. And then he goes around, checks in the boys' bathroom, not there. The art room. Then he says, come on, he says, come on, we can check the library. It's down the hall. So there he goes to the library, not there. The music room. The custodian's closet with all the cleaning supplies. The gym. And then Dex says, let's see if he's on the playground. So they check the playground, but still no Rufus. And he says, Rufus is lost. And Jess says, don't worry, I'm sure he's okay. And Dex looks a little sad, of course. Rufus is gone. We couldn't find him anywhere. Wait a second. There he is. He's not lost. He's on top of the blocks. Rufus was so happy to see me. He knew I'd find him the whole time. You're staying home from now on. So I think that Dex is going to be just fine in kindergarten without Rufus. I'm going to learn lots of stuff in kindergarten, but the thing I learned today was kindergarten rocks. And Jess says, I told you so. And he had such a great day that the whole way home on the bus, sorry, can you see that? The whole way home on the bus, he was talking to his sister. All those words, it says, Rufus is scared I won't get to go to kindergarten tomorrow. You will, but what if I don't? You will, but what if I don't remember to wake up early and get ready and get to the bus in time? You will. I might not. You will, but what if I don't? I'm not that lucky. So his poor sister, now he's starting to worry about the next day, even though he had a great time. But kindergarten does rock, my friends, and you're going to have so much fun this year, and you're going to meet so many new friends and teachers, and I hope you enjoyed that story. I'll be back tomorrow with a little Meet the Teacher activity, and I hope you guys are having a great day. Bye. See you tomorrow.